The real reason why my marriage is successful is because I know who I am as a person. I know exactly who I needed next to me as a person. The problem is a lot of the times, the two reasons why most marriages don't work out is because one, you don't know who you are as a person, and two, you're a quitter. There is no way that you can be a quitter and have a successful marriage. When I say quitter, this is learned behavior. Sometimes allowed behavior by parents. This is something that majority of us have in us that we don't know, we don't realize. But the thing is though, when you're taught at an early age that it's okay to quit, then you're going to be a quitter your whole life. That's something that you got to unlearn. That's something that you have to teach yourself not to no longer accept. Because the thing about it is, once you're a quitter, you're always a quitter. That's why when it comes to my kids and my situations, like I make sure that I let them know you finish everything that you start. Because I want them to know that if you sign up for something, you start something, you got to finish it. Because that right there is going to develop you and your character as a person. It's important to understand that quitting is unhealthy. And people out here getting married left and right and don't know who they are as a person. See, me, I was blessed at an early age to understand who I was and what I needed. See, you got some people out here who feel like they're one thing, and you got some people out here who don't even really know what they are yet. 40 years old, and you're still trying to be somebody else. See, me, I understood at an early age what I needed and what I needed in a life partner. That's so important to understand because me, I knew I wasn't somebody that could just go out here. I knew who I was. I know what I can do. I'm capable of, I can go out here, I can work 55 hours a week. I can go out here, I'm about action. When it comes to me, it's more action. Like, I'm not a great planner. My wife is a great planner. So where she lacks at, that's where I come in at. Where I lack at, that's where she comes in at. That's the thing about it. So she has great planning skills. I'm the type of person that's like, let's go do it. Let's get started. She like, whoa, let's put a plan in place. So with me, with my actions and her being more a laid back person, I was able to bring to the table to her, look, we gonna go out here, we gonna really start pursuing the things that you really want, the things that we really want to do. But as far as guidance in that situation, that's something that I needed to learn. Like, that's what I hate most about folks who just like still out here trying to be something that they not. Like, bro, you still out here trying to be like just this person that you grew up watching. This person, you see him being successful as a salesman or whatever he's doing, and you feel like, oh, I need to do the same thing because that's my boy. But bro, that ain't you. Everybody ain't built like that. Everybody is not just naturally just ambitious. Everybody is not just naturally can come up with plans and skills. You know what I mean? But you can be successful. That's why I tell people all the time, like, you can be successful no matter what, but you got to understand who you are as a person. You got some people on one hand who is naturally ambitious. You got people that's born with that. When you ambitious, you born ambitious. Like, that's just in you. That's God given. But you also have another side when you're not born ambitious, where you can be driven. You can be driven by something, like you driven by the fact of you don't want your kids to go through the same things you went through as a kid. So your kids might drive you. You trying to get your mom out the hood, that might drive you. You can be driven by something. So it ain't no excuse. You can either be driven or you can be ambitious. But you got people out here who trying to fake like they ambitious and they not. So understanding like who you are and understanding like that's where you go to go fill in that missing puzzle piece. That's so important. That's the key right there. I've been married now for going on 14 years. No issues in the marriage as far as like anything out of the ordinary. But what I've discovered and what I was able to learn was who I was as a person and what I needed. And then I had to get out of the sense of being a quitter. I have to make daily strives to not be a quitter anymore. Because it was okay to quit for me when I was younger. It was okay to, oh yeah, if I don't like that, I'm done. Oh, I don't like football, I'm done with that. See, my kids' mentality is something totally different. It ain't no quitting. You don't got no quitting. You sign up. You might not like it. I might not like it. You sign up for something, though. You sign that contract. You sign it for a year. You're going to finish what you started. Because I didn't want that develop that mindset to be okay with quitting. So y'all make sure that y'all understand what you doing with your kid when you telling them, you know what I'm saying, they on a certain basketball team, a baseball, football team, and they young and you don't like the situation. But you were so happy about it. You showed them that you was happy about it. But now that it ain't working out, you pull them off the team in the middle of the season. See, like I had some situations with my kids that like from the beginning, I knew that situation wasn't the one for me. But guess what? I signed you up for this year. So yes, well, in the back of my mind, we already gone. But I'm not going to tell you nothing. You don't know nothing that's going on. I could be having drama going on with the coach. You don't know what's going on because your job is to go out here and be the best you can be for this team this year because I signed you up this year. So next year, we can move on. We can go about our business, but I'm not going to let you quit in the middle of the season. So understanding that the development at an early age, and like I said, like it was okay for me to be a quitter at first, but I took strides to make sure that that's something that I didn't put in my kids, and it was something that I worked on to not be anymore. So understanding that's key, man. But y'all stay tuned in, man. I got a lot more for you guys. 55 hours a week, man. Stay tuned, man.